Good morning, children. Hope you are doing well. This is the last part of allergy chapter number 8. In my last video, I have explained you what are the types of allergies. So, on the basis of duration, there are two types of allergy: seasonal allergy and perennial allergy. Today, I am going to explain you some common allergic reactions, how these allergy triggers into our body. Now, as you can see, one question is written in this on this screen. What happened during allergic reaction? What happened when any allergen enter into our body? So whenever we come in contact with allergen in any route, our body respond, it triggers immune system. So what happened? So our body starts to make a protein called IgE. IgE is a type of antibody which grabs onto the allergen, which bind the allergen or that virus or that bacteria. After binding this IgE and this allergen complex, histamine and other chemicals are released by mast cell into our blood and causes symptoms that we notice during allergy like redness, itchiness, swelling and all. This process, this first exposure of allergen is called sensitization. Now, as you can see in this picture, when this yellow color antigen is come in contact with B cells, B cells triggers the plasma cells and then plasma cell produce this antibodies IgE. These IgE antibodies, when it binds with the antigen, as you can see here, when it binds with the antigen, it starts releasing histamine, which is a chemical. So histamine, always remember children, histamine is released by mast cell. Now these histamines are responsible for this symptoms, allergy symptoms, redness, itchiness, swelling of the that infected part, that exposed part and all. Now allergy released from improper immune system. In normal person body, the T cell recognize the antigen as harmless in a normal way and prevent B cells from responding. From responding means from producing or generating IgE. But in allergic person or allergic person body, when the allergen first time enter or exposed, these B cell start producing IgE or antibodies and histamine chemical, and this process is called sensitization. But on the next exposure to the same allergen, when the same allergen again second time is exposing or infected the person, these sensitized person produces hypersensitive reaction by antigen antibody reaction and release histamine and produces the allergic response. Now some response are given, as you can see. First one is hay fever. It is a very common, and the symptoms are swollen, redness, watery eyes, running nose, sneezing, coughing and headache. Second one is allergic asthma. This is the most common form of allergy. What happened during this allergy? Narrowing of bronchi, bronchospasm, sneezing, difficulty in breathing, breathlessness sometimes, etc. Now the third one is very dangerous. It is called anaphylaxis. It is a sudden and most dangerous of among all the allergic reactions. Whenever during a allergic reaction, when the discharge of large quantities of histamines released by mast cell, it produces this condition and it is called anaphylactic shock. So within a few minutes, rashes develop all over the skin of a body, face become swollen, eyes become puffy, lips swell up, throat feels thick, and due to the swelling of the tissue around the mouth and the tongue and other dilation of arteries, low blood pressure and shortness of breath, a person leads to a death also. Now what are the precautions? So there are no permanent cure for this allergic reaction. Only through medicine only person can get some relief. But during in some seasonal allergies, person can take allergy shots. Now allergy person knows how to protect themselves. So what is the cause of allergy? They should aware of their allergies and they should prevent themselves from the exposure of that allergy. The third point is they should consult a doctor and take medicines. So this is my last slide of this chapter. In this we will learn about the diagnosis, how to test, how we can test whether the allergies are the major cause, as we all know. So how we will test? There are two methods. First one is skin prick test. So this method is also called as prick testing or puncture testing. In this, what they are doing, doctors, they are just taking out small amount of suspended allergen or their extract in a suspension in a solution form, and they inject it back into the patient skin with the help of syringe. Alright, so in that site of injection, then they, after injecting the injection of the allergen extract, they are marking it with the help of pen or dye. They are marking it, they are giving the number, and then they are checking for few days their our forearm and back, wherever they are just injecting it. Then they are checking the symptom like swelling, redness, etc. Now second one is blood test. It is a very common test. So blood test for allergy are performed to detect whether the allergen, which allergen is present in the blood. Okay, so the higher is the IgE antibody value, the greater is the likelihood of the symptoms. So IgE, immunoglobulin E, plays a very important role to detect the allergen. Now children, we have already finished this chapter. In our last class, we will discuss exercise and question answers. Thank you. Have a nice day.